Hey everyone, it's Tira with Rent Mason Bees. I wanted to jump on today and show you a really quick video of what pollen mites look like inside a mason bee nesting chamber and share with you some brand new video that I just got of pollen mites on the back of a mason bee. It's pretty fascinating. It's creepy crawly, but it's really, really cool, and I wanted to share it with all of you. So let's transition. I'll show you the inside of a mason bee nesting block. I'll explain what happens when the pollen mites are left in that nesting chamber. Bees, again, mason bees do not stay out year-round. You have to remove them at the end of spring, and then you have to harvest and clean everything in the fall. And I'll link videos down below on how to do all of that. And then make sure every spring you're placing clean nesting material out, because pollen mites will linger, chalk brood linger, and Houdini fly. They all emerge the following spring. So you want to make sure that you're eliminating all of those predators. So let's go take a sneak peek inside a mason bee nesting block, and then let's transition and then show you what pollen mites look like on top of a mason bee. All right, so here's the inside of a mason bee nesting chamber. I pulled apart my stacking trays today, and I wanted to go in and show you what it looks like inside, and then I discovered all these pollen mites. So you can see really healthy cocoons and then a cell of pollen mites. All of those are pollen mites. Again, healthy cocoons, pollen mites. This nesting chamber, same thing, great healthy cocoons and then pollen mites. And look at this entire tray is covered, not the entire tray, but almost, is covered in pollen mites. So what happens when these mason bees emerge in spring is they will crawl out of this nesting chamber, and they have to crawl through the pollen mites, and the pollen mites will cling to its back. So again, a whole row of healthy, they'll crawl through the pollen mites, and then the pollen mites will cling to the back of the mason bee and then be distributed in your yard. All right, so you're ready to see the pollen mites on the back of a mason bee. This is new footage that I just captured, and I wanted to share it with all of you. It's pretty fascinating. Okay. All right. Here is the video of the mason bee covered in pollen mites. And I'm going to zoom in and show you these little pollen mites up close. I've never seen them with my own eyes before. I've gotten pictures from our bee labs and our teams that study pollen mites. But you can literally see their little arms stretching to try to reach for that scopa. That's the hair that mason bees have all over their bodies. And it's pretty remarkable to see these little pollen mites up close. I'm going to show you another video as well that I got just because it's so fascinating. So here's another video of the pollen mites on the back of a mason bee. And again, this is how they cling to mason bees. They attach themselves to the hairs. They catch a ride when the mason bee crawls out of that nesting chamber, and then it hitches that ride all over your garden, all over your flowers, and then other mason bees can get the pollen mites, and then they take it back to their cell. So you can see how they can multiply rapidly, and when mason bees aren't cleaned, they just multiply and then will just get all over your yard. So that is the back of a mason bee with pollen mites. Wasn't that incredible to see? I've never seen anything like that before, and as you know, with all my videos, I love to teach and educate all of you, all my new discoveries as well. So that's why today I wanted to jump on and do a quick video and show you about pollen mites, what they look like inside a nesting cell, and then what they look like on the back of a mason bee. It's pretty incredible to see up close, and it might give you the creepy crawlies, but it's nature, it's what happens, and you can make some huge steps to help your mason bee populations, which is why I want to educate and teach as many people as possible. And if you're enjoying this video, if you watch all our videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I love to teach. I'm trying to do as many as possible, and just get the word out about these incredible little pollinators, our little mason bees. So please subscribe below, follow us on YouTube, subscribe to our newsletter where I'm teaching and writing blogs and news posts about proper care and maintenance of mason bees. You can find that on our front page of our website at rentmasonbees.com. And I hope everyone is enjoying their bees. Happy pollinating. Bye.